I'll tell you what, over the years, I've probably sold 100 of those things, probably more actually. And I've sold them for $19.95 to like $45, but I've never got as much as I got for this one. As author Anthony Brandt has said, other things may change us, but we start and end with family. I've been picking the Commonwealth for 20 years, searching high and low at yard sales, thrift stores, antique malls, garages, and sometimes even barns for treasures I can pass on to new homes through eBay. But now as I watch my little ones growing up before my eyes, I find that my real treasures are right here with me every day. So join us as we pick, flip, and resell on our 2 eBay stores and in our 3 antique booths. Hello everybody, welcome back to Commonwealth Picker. My name is Kevin and we are in the eBay cave today. And before I start and tell you what sold today, I just want to say thank you for so many people that joined us on that premiere on Sunday. That was fun. We really do appreciate it. And hopefully we'll be up. Reagan's like, that was fun. Reagan was in there. She was under her own channel, which we don't have any videos on there, but the Homeschool Hustlers. And Blue Ridge Mama was working the Commonwealth Flipper channel. And I was in there, obviously, as Commonwealth Picker. And we had a blast talking to y'all on that live the other day, so we really appreciate it. Let us know in the comments if you like it, if you want us to do it again or not. We'd really appreciate that. Reagan says we should do it once a month. The problem is, those yard sale videos are starting to run down. I made a lot extra so we could post them through the winter time. But to be honest, the quality of them aren't quite as good as the earlier ones because this is kind of extra footage, but we still have a few really good ones left, so hopefully we'll get those out pretty quick. I know a lot of you enjoy it, but it was fun to do that premiere, and I'm glad a lot of you enjoyed it. So let us know in the comments if you want us to do it one more time. I know Reagan wants to do it for sure. All right, we had a really good day of sales today. Matter of fact, so good that I'm not even going to do them all today. I have, if you've been listening to the show, I have 2-day shipping on, and I'm going to wait and do a few tomorrow. I just don't feel like doing all of the shipping tonight, and I'm going to be able to do a few of them tomorrow and still be okay. I'm going to pick the items, so even though I have 2-day shipping, you know, if it's an item that I think might need to get there soon or somebody wants it, if it's a Christmas item, I'm probably going to wait till tomorrow to ship it. So at any rate, we had an interesting mix of things sell today, and I think 2 things off of the garage sales that we are tracking, and then 1 item that sold for more money than we've ever got for that particular item. And there's a reason why, and we'll let you take a look in just a minute. All right, let's take a look. All right, first item up are these Easter eggs, these Old World Ornaments. See if I can not break one. Old World Ornament Easter eggs. And they didn't sell at Christmas. We've sold most of these. We're down to just the last few of the Old World Ornaments. And this is from the Happy Little Accident. So many people are new to the channel. We have a Happy Little Accident haul that we did in the summertime, and we paid $200 for everything. We're just keeping track of everything that we've sold, and our goal was $2,500. Matter of fact, that was my prediction. Blue Ridge Mama said $2,000 easy, but I don't think it's quite going to get to $2,500. And I said I'd stop at Christmas, and I haven't stopped at Christmas because she won so far, and I can't take it. My ego can't take it, so we're going to keep going, even though we really know she won the bet. But I do think we're still going to get to $2,500. So these sold for $24.71, and they could go 4 ounces, but we're going to make sure they don't break. We're going to package them up really well, and we're going to probably get them in for 8 ounces, which is fine. It's still going to be cheap. $24.71 out the door. It's going to be a profit of about $17 after shipping and after fees. Maybe a little bit more, $17.25. So if you're ever out there, you know, I wouldn't say dig through a bunch of ornaments if you got a bunch of stuff out there that you can buy. But if you see some high-end stuff at a yard sale and then you see ornaments, maybe it's worth digging through their ornaments, because these Old World Ornaments and the Patience and Brewster ones that we bought earlier, they have sold really well and made us a bunch of money. I think just off the ornaments, we've probably made about $800 profit just off the ornaments we bought. All right, so here is our update on the Happy Little Accident. We have kept track. We have sheets and sheets of all of our sales. And we did just get an update not too long ago from the antique booth. So we'll get to add, I think it's another $12 worth of sales from the antique booth from that particular yard sale that we have to add on here. But we took all the Christmas stuff out. And so there's very little left from that yard sale in our 2 antique booths. And this is one of the last few of the ornaments. Although there's a box over there with still a few more to go that we're going to sell off. So we're up at $2,286 when we added 17 in for that. So we're not quite to $2,500, and it is slim pickings with what's left. But I think we're going to get there. It's just going to be really, really close. All right, and we had an Eneman go out. I know everybody's just got to have an Eneman. You got to give it for a Valentine's gift these days, apparently. At any rate, we have been selling the heck out of these things. And I thought when I bought it that it would take 5 years to sell them. And the viewers have been so kind. You guys out there are amazing to us, and we really do appreciate it. And I think at this pace, this time next year, I don't know, I might have to up the price or something to make sure they're not all gone. So maybe I'll up the price for everybody else, and we'll keep the viewer price at $10 so that we can enjoy them. And somebody had a great idea about these. Somebody said, hey, there's so many people out there buying them that you should take a picture of it wherever you put it, whatever you did with it, and then go post it on Instagram and hashtag Eneman or Commonwealth Picker and post it, and we can all take a look at where they're at. I thought that was a pretty good idea. So if you could do that, if you buy one, take a picture of it, and kind of like Elf on the Shelf, we'll do an Eneman in the basement or something. I don't know. Anyway, this one's going out to Sherry. It says, hi, Kevin. It's Sherry from Sherry's Reselling Life on YouTube. So it's a YouTuber. I should probably read this stuff beforehand. I might have been prepared to give you a little bit better of a shout out there, Sherry. This is my husband's eBay store, but I took it over and I haven't used my store as much. She says, anyways, I enjoy your channel and I have learned a lot from YouTube. Thank you so much, Sherry, and to your husband as well. And we hope this guy gives you some good luck reselling. All right, this hat came from the Cincinnati Picker lot that we bought in order to get his autographed hat to give away. And John was nice enough to put some really nice hats in there. And then some of these types, which are okay. We're going to make a little bit of money on this, $10.88. So to give you an idea, if you're selling hats, you should be able to box them up for 8 ounces or less. So the shipping on that, let's just say it's $3.50. Fees on this will be about $1.50 or so. So that's putting you at $5. So this hat went for $10.88. So this is about a $5.75 profit, which of course isn't amazing, but the way my mind works, how long does it take? Well, I don't even take pictures of this. I let my daughter take pictures of this. Matter of fact, she uses this head right back here. By the way, if you don't have one of these heads and you're going to sell hats, you should get a styrofoam head. Now, I bought that at a yard sale for 50 cents. So I don't know where you buy them. I'm sure somebody in the comments can tell you where you can pick up one of these things, one of the hobby stores or something, I imagine, or maybe even a beauty supply store. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Somebody in the comments will be able to tell you where you get a styrofoam head, but I think I would get one. And my daughter, I just give her a bucket of hats. Whenever I get them, I just keep storing them up, and she takes pictures of them. She just rotates them, shows you the back, shows them in here, and she does a really good job. I pay her to do that, little bit of money. She saves that money too, boy. She's got more money than I got, I think. And then we transfer them over to my phone, and then when we're out and about, when I'm getting an oil change, when I'm sitting at the DMV, when I'm in a car that I'm not driving, obviously, those will be the times that I'll sit and I'll list. And I don't always have to be listing when I'm down here. I rarely list down here. I basically do this video and I do my shipping, and that's it. I almost never list down here. So this one, like I said, isn't a huge profit. It's $5.75, but it's out the door and we'll take it. All right, and another one's going out the door. This one's going to Lisa. It says, hey, I decided to purchase another one. This is your second one, Lisa. And this was purchased at full price. So that's very, very kind of you. And we appreciate it when anybody does that. But we will give somebody an offer for $10 if they do send us a message on the listing. So at any rate, Lisa, that's very kind and we appreciate it. And we hope he brings you good luck. I don't know what you're going to do with the second one. You're going to have to let us know. All right, here is another one that came from a special pick that we did. This came from the Lost and Found golf course pick. It's a private pick. And this one I put on Commonwealth Flipper. It wasn't very long. I didn't want to put it on this channel. And I just went over there and grabbed some stuff from a golf course that I usually go every year and pick up their Lost and Found items. Now, it's usually just club head covers. But this year, he threw in everything. There was some clothing, there was some Nike dry fit stuff that fit me perfect, some Under Armour stuff, even a FootJoy Virginia Tech jacket that fit me really well. And I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to keep this stuff. And I could have probably made 40 to 50 bucks on it. But there was also 4 golf club bags that were brand new. So this was part of the deal that we had never really done before. It was usually used merchandise. And this one was in there too. And this is a golf towel of some sort. I've never seen one quite like this. Maybe Uncle Paul, if you're out there listening, you could tell me what the heck this thing is. And it's got a hole here. I don't know. I thought maybe you put your bag through it and cover it up. And I'm like, no, that doesn't make any sense. Maybe you put an umbrella through it and you can use... I don't know. At any rate, y'all could probably tell me out there. but it is from Trump National at Bedminster, and that's of course probably why it made this thing sell. So at any rate, it was pretty good. It sold for $14.50 plus shipping, and this came from that sale too, so we're going to add it to the total and let you know. So far I think we are over the hump finally. We spent $250. I've sold 2 of the 4 golf bags, brand new golf bags, and a few of the club head covers, and we're already into the profit. Now the rest of it from here on out will be pure profit. My prediction was we'd make about $300 profit on it, and I think that'll probably stand. Actually, we'll probably go a little bit over, but we'll see. All right, before I show you that total, I'm going to show you the 2. There were 2 more that sold from that sale, and this is a G25, Ping G25 3-wood. This has a little bit of damage. You would be amazed. Some of these are in pad shape and they'll still sell. You got to look when you're selling these. A lot of times the sock itself will have holes in it. And this one sold for $9. So it didn't sell for a ton, but it sold for a little bit. That's about a $4.50 profit or so on that item. Maybe just a tick more, but about that. And last but not least from that golf course lost and found sale is the FootJoy. I guess they call them bucket hats, I think is the way I list these things. Yep, it says bucket or rain hat. And I put both of them in the title because you just never know. Dry Joys, and Dry Joys deal with wetness and rain. I think there's Dry Joy gloves and things like that. So that's what this one is. It's moisture wicking of some sort. And it's a pretty good little hat. I actually thought about keeping it, but Blue Ridge Mama would not let me wear something like this, I don't think. I tried to wear one like this summer, and she's like, what are you doing? So I try to avoid making her mad. So at any rate, this one sold for $10 plus shipping, so it will be, shipping looks a little high on this, so maybe we'll make it a little bit, 50 cents or so on the shipping. So I think that this one will probably be right around an $8 profit. Actually, I take it back. This one will probably be closer to $9. Looks like I was on the low end when I put these in here. You know, I want to err on the side of making less money because there is some cost to some shipping items. You know, you got to pay a few cents for even the labels and all the stuff that you use to ship in the tape. So I err on the side of being a little on the light side of the profit. At any rate, add those up, and we paid $250 for everything, and we've made $272. So we're, I can even do this math, $22 ahead so far in the profit. And we have 2 brand new golf bags that I think we have listed for like 90 bucks a piece, and I have buckets full of club head covers. So I think it's a pretty easy estimate to say we're going to make at least $300 profit on it, and probably a lot more when they all sell. It's just going to take a while. Last year's club head covers, and I had somebody ask me this question, I'm glad I just remembered it. Last year's club head covers, I sold probably 120 of them last year, and there were 4 left this year when I started listing this year's batch. So only 4. So that's a pretty good sell-through rate, but I've also gotten pretty good at picking which ones are going to sell, which ones are not going to sell. And if they're in great shape, I might lot them up and sell them off. If they're bad ones to sell, if they're in poor condition, I usually just trash them because they're not even worth donating. If they won't sell on eBay, they're really not worth donating to anywhere. And one more Eneman, and this one is going out to Yvonne. And so Yvonne, we really do appreciate it. And it was a viewer buy because it says it's $10 buy. No message in here for me. If you sent me a message through the messaging system and not when you purchased the item, I apologize if you wanted me to say something. But Yvonne, I really do appreciate it. Thank you very much. And I hope this helps you if you're a reseller. I'm assuming you are, because 95% of the people that watch this show, except for my grandmother out there, hey Mumsy, and I hope it brings you good luck. All right, this has been in my store for a long, long time. I picked it up at a yard sale, and I paid $1 a piece for these 2. And it's not something I would buy for $4 at Goodwill. Although I might buy it for $4 at Goodwill, because if you see here, there's 2 of them. And so sometimes an average shirt at Goodwill I won't buy. If it's average and it has a double, if it's got an exact same size, similar type shirt, then I'll buy it. This one sold for $21.41 free shipping. So I'm $2 into this, and it's 2 of them, but it's going to stay under 16 ounces, just barely. So we're going to ship these 2 together. It'll probably cost somewhere around $5 to ship it, give or take a little bit. Fees on that we'll say is about $3. Here you go. This shirt was in the store for over a year. So if you are going to sell clothing, you need to have a plan for where to put these things. And I have a pretty good plan, and I've built a few different spaces in my house, in my eBay room here, and I'm going to have one more space out there that is going to be kind of custom made, and I'm going to probably end up putting jackets out there because jackets are bulky, and it makes it a little bit hard to maneuver in a couple closets that I use down here. All right, I made you wait to the end of this video, didn't I? I didn't mean to do that. I apologize. It just was the last one on my list. This is the item that I was talking about. So the super shooter, if you've been watching the show, I sell tons of super shooters. I only sold 5 or 6 this Christmas season, and probably a couple in the summer. So probably just around 10 this year max. Probably less, probably 8, 7 or 8. So a lot of times I'll sell 10. I took it out of the box here just to show you that this thing is brand new. So I didn't know it when I bought it. I bought it sight unseen. I'm usually in a hurry, you know. A lot of people will open stuff up. If the price is right, I'm just picking it up. I'm looking at it later because I know if there's anything in this box, anything worth a darn, I can make my money back because I can piece it out. And this was $2. I saw a little sticker up here, and I opened it up not too long ago out of my death pile, and it was brand new sealed. And so I'm like, what am I going to list this thing for? And I decided on the number of $75 plus shipping, and it sold within a week. So I was pretty happy with that. Thanks again for joining us. As always, we really do appreciate it. And thanks again for the 3 viewer sales. That's more than we could ask for. We'll see you next time.